Welcome back to Inside Sources. Today, I am leading a show with a discussion with a founding member of the APC, somebody who was there all the way back, even to 2003, when former President Muhammadu Buhari ran for the first time in the Fourth Republic. He was the Director General of the Voice of Nigeria from 2015 to 2023, and I'd like to welcome you back to Inside Sources. I'd like to welcome Mr. Osita Okechukwu. My brother.
It's my pleasure.
Good to see you again.
No, I have to thank you as well for picking up the gauntlet to have a platform to return to the base tax.
It's important, we don't have any other country,
Oh, yes.
We've got to keep pushing.
No, some of us thought you are going to go back to the States.
To do what else? Anyway, so this week, a delegation of former CPC members met with President Tinubu in the villa, and you were there. Can you tell us, what that meeting was all about, and what do you think it has achieved?
The major objective of the meeting was that we, the Buhari organization, and former members of the defunct CPC, we said the befitting burial President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR gave President Buhari of blessed memory is worth thanking him. We are aware that the immediate family of Buhari did so.
Yeah.
But we said as an amalgam of Buhari's
political family.
As a family, we had to also go in a broader perspective as politicians. It's been a long haul, but because of the trips of Mr. President,
right,
we're now giving day before yesterday or thereabouts. And our leader, His Excellency Tanko Amakora,
right,
led the delegation with His Excellency Right Honorable Aminu Masuri, and our governors, our three governors,
okay,
the governor of Katsina State, Rada Diko, the governor of KB, Nashil Idris,
okay,
and the governor of Niger State,
okay, Bago.
So
all of them were really called CPC people.
With some of our ministers,
okay,
and some, in fact, one of our senators, distinguished Senator Salih Mustafa,
okay,
of Kwara Central, he could have been there, but he had an assignment abroad. So even wanted to postpone it, but he said no, that if the president's own schedule is more important than his, that we should all go. So we went our contingent. We also wanted to notify the country that because some of our members, our big brothers like Nasir Rufai, Abaka Malami,
yes,
and the rest had exited, that the 90% of us were there.
And that you are still with the president.
And we're still committed to President Tinubu. And a lot of people even do not remember that Right Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, the Speaker of the House of Representatives,
today, yeah,
was our member.
Yeah, I saw that he spoke. I didn't even know that it's...
No, he belongs to our political family.
Interesting.
But because we have gone into APC, we shed those toga. We decided to,
of course,
an APC brotherhood.
Right. There were those who actually were expecting that when the position of the chairmanship of the APC, came open again, that he should have gone to His Excellency Ali Makura, gentleman, nice gentleman who I know also personally, man of loyalty and decency, But that didn't happen. You guys didn't feel dissatisfied with that?
No, guess what? Ordinarily, we could have done so. We could have done so in the sense that in 2021, when Abdullahi Adamu left, and later, Memala, His Excellency Memala, who was interim chairman, left. Amakura were behind him.
True.
suddenly some elements within our system.
Within the same CPC family.
Yes. You know, sometimes we have discordant
Of
tones.
course.
Some of them said that Tanko Amakura, His Excellency, was supporting Ashwaju, and they do not support Ashwaju to be president. Who took the brass tacks to President Buhari. President Buhari said, look, let us not break bat. Therefore, Ashwaju, if he indicates interest, that we owe him a duty to support him to the election day. Because Buhari had demonstrated that he had a vote bank of 12.something million votes in 3 consecutive elections.
Right.
It was only in the 2007 where my brother, Professor Maurice Iwu, did his own abracadabra.
And reduced it to like 7 million or something?
He gave us something like that.
Yeah, 6 or 7 million.
And we came to the tribunal again. And luckily for us, after the tribunal had done its own bit, the greatest beneficiary of that rigged election, graciously and patriotically, I mean President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua,
God bless his soul,
of blessed memory, graciously told the whole world that the election that brought me to power was flawed. That was what led him to set up the Joseph Mohamed Uwe's electoral panel that included all the heavyweights and both His Excellency Kenan Namani and others.
Yeah, but you are trying to explain to us why those of you in the CPC group didn't feel
Yes,
satisfied.
I'm coming to that.
Please, can you conclude that?
So when we're getting prepared for Amakura to become the next chairman,
Yes.
to fill the void, because there's a struggle for the 12 million votes our leader left behind.
Yes.
We felt that our clan, if we're leading the party, will send a better message.
Yeah.
That was suddenly a delegation came from the presidency and told us that
That's the Tinubu presidency.
yes, the Tinubu presidency, that there is this issue of Christian-Muslim dichotomy, that they also recognize our position that Amakura was the correct person to be the chairman. But because of the fact that in the wider environment of the voting ecosystem in the country,
Right.
that certain considerations, like the Christian bloc, should be considered. Therefore, they want to give a Christian.
I see.
We ruminated over it. We said it makes political correct decision.
Analysts have said that, look, this 12 million bankable votes of Buhari is gone with him, that we're not going to have any, so this idea of still trying to gather around the man as if we can restore those 12 million votes, it's really no use, beyond just symbolism of all of us trying to come together. Do you agree that those 12 million votes are dead with the man?
Guess what?
Yes.
As I told you, remember I'm a few minutes late.
Yes.
For this program.
Right.
Why was I late? The Minister of Housing, Ahmed Dangiwa,
Yes.
is a member of the group. The day we finished saying we'll give Tinubu openly unflinching support till the last day of the election, we also sat back in our own small gathering and said, outside mobilization, what else do we do? I reminded the minister, I said, remember as well that I have a group from the UK who had indicated interest to help what we are doing in the Renewed Hope Agenda housing.
Okay.
That one of their colleagues has a prefabricated system that is environmentally friendly.
Okay.
And durable for 156 years as a house, unless there's any other thing that happens.
Okay, prefab.
Yes.
And it's durable for
they're ready to set up a factory in Abuja here. And they will produce about 40,000 houses in a year. He said, Osita, don't joke about it. So we now set up a Zoom this afternoon that dovetailed for me not to be here early. The group will soon be in Nigeria for the same thing. The Speaker of House of Reps, he called us the other day and said, I have openly told the world that we are going to support Mr. President openly. How do we go about it? I told him there is also a group, foreign investors, that are ready to, as quickly as possible, to generate electricity from the Kolomani region,
Okay.
which is the northeast of the country. And that there's another group that invented a jet set, kind of,
Okay.
that individually off-grid can give electricity.
Yeah, because Mr. Osita, I'm trying to follow you because the question is, about the 12 million votes.
That's what I'm pursuing.
Please, okay.
We're not pursuing the 12 million votes by spreading cash. We know what is needed in the country and what we promised. And luckily for us, President Tinubu is a pro-business person. Immediately, you have a genuine investors. Don't forget that what the regime had done so far is that instead of talking about sovereign wealth guarantee, that there's what they call the certificate of you to remit back your capital.
Okay.
So if you're an investor coming to Nigeria today, and you are sure of the market, instead of guaranteeing you, what we are promising you is that if there's any money you generate in Naira, the central bank will automatically change it to your currency back to your country with less, because the exchange rate is almost at par. It's no more question of differential of you make
300, 400 naira.
Differential. So the parity we're trying to harvest on the reform program of Mr. President.
What is the fate of the president in the north, which is where the CPC, has its real boss, in the merger that became APC? Is that going to deliver to the president, or, people like Nasir El-Rufai, they know what they're saying?
No, let me be honest with you. For Nasir El-Rufai, I feel for him. Not only that we're friends, I feel for him because he told Mr. President he's going away to do studies abroad during the campaign. And Mr. President said, no, he must be part of this government. And nominated him to the National Assembly for clearance. I don't know what happened. But naturally, some people, if you're in his position, you might feel bad. But we are not saying that we are approaching 2007 by semantics. Don't forget that the ordinary person on the street don't talk of his local government chairman or his governor. He talks about the president. So for the APC, we're talking of 2015 to 2027.
Right.
Because the judgment they are leveling against us is that we have brought hardship. So instead of looking at it from the point of the north or the south, we are saying, what are those programs that the citizenry, especially the rational and patriotic ones, will say, yes, the change APC promised us is trickling down.
Let's just wrap it up there to say that, so you have plans, and,
yes, to meet up with the yearnings of the Nigerians.
Exactly, and that's
Not about what His Excellency Atiku Abubakar is saying, or what the National Rufai is saying,
okay,
or Malami is saying.
Okay.
We are saying we have heard them. They are our own brothers. If we are in their shoe, that's what we'll say.
Yeah.
But what are the solution provision?
That's what you are focusing on.
We are talking about solution providing, not about bickering. We cannot, I don't envy them. That's what I would say if I'm in their position.
Okay.
I was saying so when I was the spokesperson of the Conference on Nigerian Political Parties.
Exactly.
When we were attacking Jonathan and others.
Pre-2015.
So the normal jinx in this business.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
We don't owe any grudge against them.
Excellent. Excellent point to wrap it up. Thank you so much for your insight. And thank you for your service, and thank you for your brand of politics, Mr. Osita Okechukwu. former Director General of the Voice of Nigeria.
I don't have another country except this.
Thank you so much, and thank you for coming to Inside Sources.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.